Kia ora and welcome to this short video presentation about the update to the Inundation Practice Note, or IPN for short. In this video, we'll explain the purpose of the IPN, summarise the key changes we're proposing, and outline how you can provide feedback on these updates. The IPN is non-statutory guidance that provides the methodology to determine ground and building platform levels in areas subject to inundation hazard. Practice note looks at three different types of inundation, from seawater, freshwater, and in situations where the two might combine. A range of different development scenarios, such as subdivision, greenfield development, infield, and significant alterations are also considered. The IPN sits alongside the Land Development Manual, the Tasman Resource Management Plan, and the building consent process. Essentially, the practice note is about making sure we have a consistent way to set minimum ground and building platform levels across the Tasman district. This helps everyone, council staff, developers, and industry professionals, all working from the same playbook. It also supports the building and resource consent process and needs to stand up under current legislation. The big picture here is planning for both today and the future, thinking ahead 70 to 100 years to manage inundation hazards. The practice note gives us a baseline approach for determining ground or building platform levels. If someone doesn't agree with the level we've set, they can always commission their own site-specific assessment. The IPN was first adopted jointly by Tasman District and Nelson City Councils in 2019. Since then, there's been updates to both national guidance and local data. So here in Tasman, we're progressing with a Tasman-only update of the IPN. There are no changes to the fundamental purpose or approach of the IPN. These technical updates will ensure that the IPN remains fit for purpose and demonstrates current best practice. Along with the key changes that I'll run through in a moment, there are also a number of minor amendments to improve accuracy, readability, and ease of application. In the definitions section of the IPN, we have replaced floor level with building platform level to more accurately account for the different types of foundation a building may have. The diagram on the right side of this slide shows some examples of those different foundations. We have also updated a number of definitions for accuracy and included 3 new ones to make the guidance clearer. We've updated the 2019 IPN with the latest Ministry for the Environment, Coastal Hazards and Climate Change guidance. The updates to the IPN incorporate updated sea level rise projections and climate change scenarios outlined in the MFE guidance. When we look at sea level rise, we also need to factor in vertical land movement. In most of the Tasman district, the land is subsiding, which means the impacts of rising seas will hit us even sooner. Together, for coastal locations, these changes of increased sea level rise projections and subsiding land mean ground levels or building platform levels will be higher compared to levels set under the 2019 IPN. The Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment released guidance on complying with the Building Act's natural hazard provisions in 2023. Incorporating this guidance into the IPN has meant we use a building design life of 75 to 80 years. For instances where only a building consent and no RMA resource consent is required, we use the climate change scenario SSP 2 to 4.5 over that 75 to 80 year period to project future inundation levels. The Inundation Practice Note also includes updated or new local data as shown on this slide. In this video, we've covered the purpose of the Inundation Practice Note and run through the key changes. We're keen to hear your thoughts on the changes we've proposed to the IPN. Feedback is open until Wednesday, the 17th of December. You can find further information on the Shape Tasman website, including links to the feedback form, a summary of the changes in each section, a track change version of the IPN so you can see what's changing from the 2019 version, and a clean copy of the IPN. We're interested in your views and appreciate you taking time to provide us with any feedback. Thank you.